We're in the remote village of Khao Lak, Thailand. Now, this village was devastated by a tsunami December 2004. Now, aid was pouring in for months, but what they didn't get back is their livelihood.
Enter the X-Travelers, an international group of volunteers who devote their vacation time to help put smiles on the Thai people's faces. Over the next 7 days, we're going to paint boats, build playgrounds, do whatever we can to help get these people back on their feet. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jim. There was a call for help, and these volunteers answered.
Welcome to the world of X-Travel.
We should be there in 1 inch.
I hope you guys will buy me a ticket next time, all right?
On the bus!
The beaches of Thailand are beautiful.
But you'd never know that a tsunami took so many lives. I mean, all the things about paradise are here, the waves and the ocean and the wind and the sun. But you do get the sense that there's a lot of lost souls on this beach.
You feel like you're walking through National Geographic or something.
Yeah.
It's completely surreal.
I had seen the images on TV, but walking along the beach and seeing these destroyed houses really made it real for me.
Along with the birds and the ocean, you hear saws and hammers, and that's a good sound here, right? Well, that's the sound of rebuilding.
There's a lot of need in this country, so let's get to work.
We have 4 classrooms that we want to kind of strip the walls and repaint. And we're also going to do a little bit cleaning up around here because we're going to put a playground right in here for these younger children.
Getting to work started to really connect us to the kids.
But it brought up some huge stuff for John.
I love this. It's all about the kids. I think I'm kind of fulfilling my childhood through them. I grew up in a very strict and disciplined family, military family. I never received any personal attention. Couldn't even get it from my dad, who I really admired and respected. My dad was a huge Yankee fan, born and raised in New York City, and never once did he ever play ball with me. But at the age of 44, I took my father to his first Yankee game because it was something that I wish he had done for me.
Everyone had their own motivation for being here.
And it made such a difference for the kids.
Watching these kids accept the bags, some of them just clutch, just absolutely were clutching them with everything they had. These kids don't have a lot, so the things that they get, they have so much joy and passion over it because they don't have these treats.
It's not a Picasso, but it'll do for today. Right? No, you don't want to eat it.
After the school project, everyone was exhausted, but Anna couldn't sleep.
She was scared about another tsunami.
At night, we're getting ready for bed, and I just lay down, and then, oh my gosh, I couldn't stop my mind. I was hearing the waves, and then I just started thinking of the people. Were they in this room trying to get out? That's what I just kept on thinking about, was that day. I think because it's my first time, because I'm seeing all this all at once, I can't just let it go.
So another fear people had was stage fright, because we were supposed to clown for the kids.
But Jamie did not want to clown.
Well, I'm just reached an age in my life where I know what I like to do and not like to do, and I like to say Jamie only does what Jamie wants to do.
Jamie was like, I'm not clowning, and he was just so adamant about not clowning.
I'm just not comfortable with the, not comfortable with the children. I thought I was just going to come and get manual and work.
The whole point of this trip was to get people to step out of their box and out of their comfort zone.
Pull my finger.
But Jamie eventually came around.
Bubble at the knotted end. And 2. Whoop. I got a dog! Go that way! They're over there! Doing the balloons was the highlight. I guess I was surprised at how much I liked it. I mean, I know I have that part of me, but it doesn't come out very often. It was very nice.
Jamie got past his clowning issues.
Then my clowning took a more serious turn.
Yeah, you almost died.
I just fell about 20 feet into the water. I cannot believe I didn't really hurt myself. Completely lost my footing, ended up 20 feet down in the water somehow.
You're lucky to be alive, my friend. Seriously.
So I was feeling a bit spiritual after my brush with death.
Luckily, we ran into some monks.
Yeah, they were doing a blessing ceremony.
And Tim really got into it.
It's hard not to be moved or fascinated by the ceremony and by the whole idea of Buddhism. I think that there's too much materialism in my life at this point. I need to grasp something that gives me strength in a spiritual way, a different way.
Now, some people really got into this. So what did we do?
We went shopping.
If there's one thing Americans know how to do, it's shop. And we've been given the task of outfitting these new boats with all the necessary equipment for the fishermen.
So how about this? We're gonna pimp these boats out, maybe get the turbo, fuel-injected, chrome magnum engines, little flames on the side, a couple cup holders,
Yeah.
and a little air freshener.
We're gonna pimp their ride.
Let's go.
Every boat needs a life preserver.
100 baht.
But for two, 200.
Time to get the boats painted.
Ready to roll.
What do you think?
Okay, tricking out that boat might have been a little over the top.
So it's a good thing we finally got to work.
After having this experience, everything has changed because I realize that somewhere, somebody has it far worse than I have.
It shifted my whole existence of who I am, and I feel things more deeply in a way that I didn't feel before.
I became more aware, and I think that's good for me. You can't take in the suffering of others. You have to take in your own suffering. You have to let things go.
It's not to be remembered, it's to change and give. It's not about us, it's about giving what we can.
So where are we going next week?
India, but I'll tell you later. Let's go.